There comes a point where personalities need to be set aside and principles have to come first. For months now, people have been calling on all parties, patriotically British, to unite. The argument is simple. If we're divided, they win. If we're united, we win. But is every coalition a good coalition? And that's the question that I want to explore today. Because while many people might be celebrating this olive branch between Restore and Reform, Nigel Farage, I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I've made no secret of my own view. I believe Nigel Farage is and has always been an establishment man. That's my opinion, and that's one that I've come to realise after not studying, but watching his political career unfold probably since before Brexit. And it's also impossible to ignore that the ex-MP Andrew Bridgen has also come out making some rather bold claims about Nigel Farage, some serious criticisms and allegations, raising questions that many people would like the answers to. And whether you agree with Andrew or not is kind of besides the point. The point is that concern exists and many supporters have them. And so I ask, if Restore Britain enters into a coalition with Reform UK, what does that mean for Restore UK's credibility? Does it strengthen the patriotic movement? Or does it risk damaging the very reputation that Restore has spent building up? Politics to me has become a dirty word, as I'm sure it has to you. It's a profession littered with broken promises, carefully managed opposition, and personalities that quite often disappoint the very people who had faith in them. And that doesn't mean that cooperation is always wrong. Sometimes it may even need to be necessary. When trust is already in short supply, should supporters then fall in line simply because it's being presented as the only path forward? Or should difficult questions be asked before commitments are made? Watch the following statement from Rupert Lowe in full, and then let's discuss whether this is a genuine opportunity to save Britain, or whether it could just become a political gamble with consequences that nobody else is talking about. Here's the clip.
So Nigel, my message is simple. If you are prepared to work together around serious policies, serious reform, and serious government, then so are we. Not because it's politically convenient for Restore Britain, not because it's personally easy. After the events of the last 18 months, I would certainly rather not be making this offer. But millions and millions of British people deserve a patriotic government that puts our national interest before any personal differences that you and I may have. If you disagree, that is your choice. Restore Britain will be ready for what comes regardless. I truly believe there could be sufficient common ground for our two movements to cooperate collectively, destroy the looming left-wing alliance that will finish off what hope remains for this country. We have recently shown how effectively cooperation can work locally on the Norfolk County Council. So why not at national level? In my view, failing to even try because of our own personal difficulties is simply not an option. The British people deserve nothing less than our best and sincere efforts to make it happen. Now is the time to put our differences aside and cooperate for the good of the country that we all love.
So there you are. Let me know what you think. Is it a good idea or is it a bad idea? Do you believe in the whole politics anyway, or do you just see it as theatre? Let me know. But until next time, look after yourselves and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.